Hi guys, Carmen Q here, and I am with Garrett Williams with the Giants organization, Scottsdale Scorpions, and he's a starting pitcher. He's done really well in the AFL, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about, you went through a lot of, I think, injuries as well. Thoracic outlet syndrome. What is that exactly?
It has to do with your nerves, the way your body's shaped. For me, it was a postural issue. In high school, I was having some nerve issues coming from my neck into my left arm, and some tingling and numbness. And some guys have more symptoms than others. For me, it was really just numbness and tingling in my hand, and my arm would tighten up almost as if it's cramping. So in high school, they came and removed my top rib up here and freed up some space, and I haven't had any issues since then. So.
Oh wow, that's encouraging to hear. I actually have a pinched nerve and I have numbness, so I'm glad to know there's a way to fix that.
Yeah, you might want to check it out.
And how was the recovery for you? Is it just in and out, or do you have to rehab it somehow?
It was fairly quick recovery as far as getting back into things. The longest part was for the nerve to heal itself and kind of regenerate itself. So I was throwing it back within maybe like 3 to 4 months, but it was a while until I got back in the game. So.
And like I was saying, you've done so well here. I think you're 3-0, 1.88 ERA, so that's pretty good. What have you worked on since you've been here, and what has been your main focus?
Really cleared my mind, honestly, for me after this season. The Fall League was kind of a new start to me, a refreshment, and just kind of getting my confidence back and attacking the zone and trusting my stuff and knowing that I can have success with it. So.
And the routine here, is it different than what you face in the regular season?
It is actually. I feel like the Fall League's a little more relaxed. The guys are, they're all in the same situation. It's the end of the season, the baseball's over, especially when the World Series is over, we're still playing. So you got to make the most of it. It's a fun atmosphere in the locker room and on the field. So we had a great group of guys this year.
Yeah.
Love my teammates. We all got along really, really well, so it was fun for me.
Yeah, is it nice seeing guys from different organizations and different levels and learning from them, teaching them maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. You get a little bit out of each guy, getting to meet new people and have different routines and things like that, and just making the most out of your time here. You're going to be 2 months together, so having a fun time and enjoying it.
And I assume the goal is to get to San Francisco as soon as possible.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you excited to get to a park that favors pitchers, basically?
Absolutely. I mean, the big leagues, everybody can hit up there, so play at a pitcher's park will be nice. But that being said, you still got to make your pitches when you need and trust your defense and go from there. So.
Have you talked to any of the guys from the big league ever, and have they given you any good advice?
Well, so that's kind of a disadvantage I feel like the Giants have, because their big league complex is separate from their minor league complex in spring training, so there's not very much communication from the big league side and the minor league side. So if I'm fortunate enough to get invited to big league spring training, whether it be next year, the year after that, or whenever, definitely going to pick some of the vets' heads and learn from those guys, and always looking to perfect my craft and looking at ways to get better.
And speaking of kind of, learning a little bit more about your craft, a big trend in baseball is the shift to advanced analytics and metrics. Have you looked into spin rate and things like that? Is that available to minor leaguers?
I know it's something the Giants have been trying to implement the past few years. So I know that we've gotten more and more into it. There's a lot of things that I haven't learned yet or haven't heard of yet, but I think a lot of it is helpful as far as getting better and knowing your pitches and trying to make them better, sharper, and I think some of it is a little too informative.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you got to go out there and compete, and you have what you have, and if you're still getting guys out, then you're doing your job. Yeah.
And I think Giants fans really want to get to know you. I don't think the minor leagues are covered well enough. So I would love to know, if you had to compare yourself to kind of a current big league pitcher in terms of style, who would you say you're somewhat similar to?
Big league pitcher,
yeah,
or like a Giants pitcher?
Either.
Either one?
Yeah, either one.
Oh, that's a tough question. I feel like I try to take a little bit from each guy I watch. I like watching a lot of lefties. And a lot of people compare me to Madison Bumgarner.
That's a good one. You've even got the accent.
I did? So, I mean, I guess if I had to say him, then that would be the one. But like I said, I like watching a lot of different left-handed people and taking a little bit from each one. So.
Yeah, did you have a hero growing up that you looked towards?
Honestly, I was the first one in my family to play baseball, so I really just, I liked watching the sport. I really didn't have a favorite player. I just kind of enjoyed it and was happy to be playing it. And I mean, I grew up a Rangers fan, so I'd probably say Nolan Ryan was my favorite player growing up.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
So, and you know, I think one of the things also that Giants fans like to know is they've got a group of weirdos in San Francisco that have a lot of interests off the field. So, wondering if you have any quirky things that you like to do off the field, any interests or anything unusual?
No, I feel like I'm pretty straightforward. I like anything outdoors, honestly. I like hiking and fishing and hunting and stuff like that. So anything outdoors, get me out of the house and explore and things like that. So
yeah, maybe you and Hunter Strickland can get outdoors together.
Oh yeah. I know he likes to hunt. So.
All right, thank you very much, Garrett. I appreciate it and hope to see you in the big league
absolutely.
soon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.